Well, Black Friday sales are now back, of course, and at this time of year, we always want to remind people that things are not always what they may seem when it comes to those so-called offers. In fact, Black Friday has been running for a long time this month. And of course, a lot of the deals are not that attractive when you actually look at them. Be careful with buying stuff that may not be what it says it is, or perhaps even stuff that is carefully created with less facilities to be able to be differentiated, so-called cheaper, but are not. But there's another important point here as well, and that's what I want to focus on today, and that is the credit impact of the push for consumers to spend. The truth is that the Black Friday sales fall on 28th, of course, of November, and then we have Cyber Monday on Monday, December the 1st this year. And of course, in the US, it falls in line with Thanksgiving. So we've got this so-called BFCM weekend, but actually, well, frankly, it's now a month. And as this ABC article highlights, it's gained more and more popularity in Australia, so that it's become a major pre-Christmas spending spree for local consumers. And it's worth highlighting, in fact, that that has shifted a lot of spending forward into November time, and very importantly, a significant rise in credit use. And credit is something I want to touch on today as part of a broader conversation, because in my surveys, while some households are doing fine and they're using credit sensibly, we are seeing signs of stress elsewhere. So to take the conversation forward, let's look at realestate.com.au's article titled "Black Friday Sales May Cost Shoppers More Than They Bargained For," as the RBA keeps watch. The first point to make here is that Westpac, for example, in their recent report on consumer sentiment, said the index surged significantly, 12.8%. The real surprise, though, is how much those positives outweighed renewed concerns about inflation and the outlook for interest rates. As I discussed yesterday, the truth is that the RBA will probably lift rates next time, not cut them. And generally, consumers, I think, are not necessarily in fine fettle. They do make the point, in fact, in this article, that there is a question, particularly about those with mortgages. As they say, households with mortgages were an exception, with sentiment dipping 0.3% across this subgroup.